It is definitely in my blood that I work for the Red Cross. My mom was a volunteer for 50 years, and I can now follow in her footsteps. I volunteered to organize the blood drive at our business park when the Red Cross asked for my help. The company I work for, Performance Health Technology, had major employees involved in our blood drive, and soon we were able to host our own express drive. How simple is it to stand up from your desk and walk away and go give a pint of blood and come back, knowing you've saved perhaps 3 lives?
In 1993, I went in for a minor surgery. Unfortunately, during the surgery, my epigastric artery was cut. They had to rush me to the hospital. Had to do a cross match very quickly, as quickly as they could. Had I not had that blood and gotten that as quickly as I did, I would not be able to be here today to tell the story.
Well, shortly after finishing our training with Red Cross, we were on the tornado disaster in Amsville. We were within weeks responding to local fire disasters. Within 6 months, we were on our first national disaster on a reservation in Montana.
It was a flooding. There wasn't potable water. People weren't able to cook, and so we provided 3 meals a day for about 150 people. I didn't know I could cook for 150 people. And I didn't know about, just that quiet moment where you're just sitting down with somebody and letting them talk.
And then to offer them what we can in terms of lodging, food, clothing, mental health. A lot of people don't realize that Red Cross offers mental health counseling.
It brought out skills that I wasn't sure that I had, but like the training does a lot to empower you.
We can't always be there first. That's why it's so important for us to train people. With proper training, you can save a life. The person you save could be a neighbor, stranger, or even a loved one. The Red Cross helps thousands of people gain life-saving skills and preparedness information every year. Armed Forces members are all over the world, and on any given day, something can happen to a family member. And if they're in a crisis, something should happen to them, it's really nice for them to be able to turn to the Red Cross. They have a connection and a network that can reach out and pull the family and that soldier together, and that's the most important thing that can happen during a crisis.
Our president here in the United States, Mr. Moriya, he is from Sendai. I just can't imagine how he felt watching the TV away from Japan and so far away from Japan, and then being helpless at that moment. As a company, we encouraged employees to do whatever they can contribute. Red Cross was very nearby in Willamette Valley, and we knew the Red Cross Japan was immediately giving the help. So we can do something through the Red Cross, who has a very good connection, very good organization, and helping, ready to go. We felt very good after providing the international help, so we decided to continue on whenever the local disaster.
Many people are under the mistaken impression that the Red Cross is funded by the government. So when you tell someone this is a gift of the American people, and they find out you're a volunteer, I think people are overwhelmed by that. It is overwhelming when you think about that. When you think about Americans pulling together and helping other Americans in this way, and helping internationally in this way.
I think just the fact that you show up in that red vest, and you show up in a van that says Red Cross, and even the neighbors who are there to console, they all kind of stop what they're doing, and they go, the Red Cross is here. And it gives me goosebumps when I think about that, because they're expecting Red Cross to show up. They're expecting that, and you do what you can. And hopefully at the end of the hour or 2 hours, you've helped people out at their biggest need.
Generous support from our fellow Americans has helped the Red Cross develop into one of the strongest and most respected humanitarian service organizations in the world. Thanks to generous donations of blood, time, and money, the Red Cross is a steady presence down the street, across the country, and around the world. I am your neighbor, Kathy Otley, and I am the Red Cross.
My name is Teresa Lule, and I am the Red Cross.
I am Brian Fenderson, and I am the Red Cross.
I'm Ann Fenderson, and I'm the Red Cross.
My name is Yoshifumi Daikoku, and I am Red Cross.